The desert slept beneath the silver moon. And the wind carried whispers of love and faith. In that stillness, I stood before her. My heart bare, my crown forgotten. I did not speak as a prince that night. I spoke as a man who had found his home. In the eyes of one woman. The stars above were witness. The crescent moon our silent guardian. And I swore my soul to hers. My love, I said, if ever distance tries to break us. Remember, the sun rises for you in my heart. I will return with every dawn. Because my promise lives in every breath I take. She smiled. And that smile became the only light I ever needed. No jewel on my crown could shine as bright. No throne could hold the peace I felt in her gaze. I promised to love her not for her beauty alone, but for her courage, her kindness, her silent strength when storms approached, for the way she held my name like prayer, and believed in me when the world doubted. I promised her patience, that even when duty called me far, my soul would walk beside her shadow. That no empire, no battlefield, no crown could command my heart away from her. O winds of Arabia, carry my vow across the dunes. Tell the night I have chosen my forever. For a man may lead nations, but only love can lead a heart home. She once placed her hand over my chest and whispered, "This is where I live." Since that moment, I have guarded it like the Kaaba guards its prayers. Every promise I made that night was carved not in stone, but in faith. Faith that love survives even when time forgets our names. And so I wrote her name on the wind, that even the desert would remember. The moon bowed, the falcon slept, and heaven listened in quiet awe. I kissed her forehead and sealed my vow. Until my last breath. You will never stand alone. The morning came gently, like a whisper. Golden rays touched the palace walls. But my heart still belonged to the night before. To her smile beneath the crescent moon. To the promise that bound two souls in one destiny. Time, however, is a restless traveler. It carried me far from her embrace. To lands where duty spoke louder than desire. The world saw a prince. A leader, a voice of resolve. But inside, I was simply a man. Counting the miles between my heart and hers. Every command I gave echoed with her name. Every silence reminded me of her breath. When I watched the falcons soar above the dunes, I envied their freedom. They could fly to her, I could only send prayers. My beloved, I whispered to the wind. You are the calm in my storm. The heartbeat beneath my armor. Letters became my lifeline. I wrote her words shaped like the moonlight. Letters soaked in longing and faith. I told her that the stars I chased were meaningless without her gaze to guide me. I told her that even the roar of the sea could not drown her laughter in my mind. There were nights when my duties felt endless. When the world demanded a king and denied me the right to be a man. But she never complied.